Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic: what do you consider is your greatest sexual achievement? I ate out my wife once and apparently I was doing too good. She punched me in the forehead out of nowhere and I asked what the hell. She said she was about to black out. I still bring that one up with her. I believe it lol. My fiancé once made me come so hard I actually did black out and woke up like 10 minutes later confused. And you didn't marry him faster. Why is he still your fiancé? I can yo-yo with my penis. Why is this comment so far down? I guess in reality it should go up, and down, and up, and down. Fuck you cunt, have upvote. A spring popped out of the bed and cut my leg open. Still finished. Doest matter had sex. Haven't slept with my wife in over a year and still had a baby. Apparently sperm can survive for a long time in the uterus and when this happens the color of the baby's skin gets darker. Laughed so hard. Knocked up my wife on our first try at having kids. First ultrasounds showed twins. I joke that we have a 200% success rate. Dude badass. My best friend ended up having testicular cancer when he was 19, so they took one nut. Scared the shit out of me, thinking that can happen so young to guys like us. Skip forward another decade, and his wife and him were trying to have a kid. I was stoked they were gonna try, but I was low-key had my doubts. Nope, fucker proved me wrong, a month into trying, twins. Crazy stuff. I suppose testicles are like kidneys. We only really need one, it's just nice to have a backup. I was able to climax once based on the power of thought alone. Edit, wow this blew up. There are a lot of Redditors who have done this once or twice or would like to try achieving this goal. If you are interested, we have set up a subreddit to share tips and tricks on training your body and mind. /r/the empty hand. This man /women is a Jedi master if this is true. Edit, thanks for award, it's my first one and that thanks for the upvotees. Is it possible to learn this power? I'm just imagining a human person levitating, eyes all white like the Avatar and then just a fountain of cum, or was it a bit different? It's like lying in bed all tense and sweaty, face twisted as I imagine some extremely detailed shit and then boom, I'm squirming. Was getting a blowjob while Jeopardy was on TV and got all the answers right. Were they all answered with yes? And did you answer in the form of a question? Yes. Getting my boyfriend off while he was on Prozac. As a guy on Zoloft, my greatest reason for eventually getting off it is so I can get back to getting off without an ungodly amount of concentration and perseverance. That seems pretty counterintuitive to treating depression. Feeling sad. How about a pill that makes your dick stop working? I miss having sex but at least I don't wanna die. All my experience is on antidepressants. Take care of yourself mate, hope you can get off them one day. Breaking the bed while having sex. Granted the bed was 20+ years old and needed replacement but it still counts. We broke one of those cheap college futons once. Still funny as it was not mine. Edit, 1. That was you. I want a new futon. I broke a desk at my dad's office and had to fix it before he got back. Got it looking cosmetically okay but the legs could give way if anyone pushed on it. Months later I said that the desk looked wonky and he blamed the makers of it. Edit, she was kind of sprawled over it but noticed the desk had gone crooked because she was sliding a bit so we finished on the sofa before I fixed it. Edit 2, writing this feet away from my dad working at the same desk, albeit slightly reinforced. Edit 3, if you want another fun story, I actually lost my virginity with the same girl on the floor of an abandoned stable about 30 yards from where I live. Country life. Edit 4, if you want another story, I once had to pause Empire Strikes Back to have sex a bit after Luke arrived on Dagobah. I teased her about finding Yoda attractive. Conditioning my boyfriend to get a boner when Benny and the Jets plays. He was complaining one day he hated the song, so I decided to blow him whenever it played to give him better memories to associate with it. Benny and the Jets now makes him a combo of horny and mad. ETA, holy shit, this is my most upvoted comment. Thanks for the rewards. Boyfriend is also a Redditor, and now he's mad, not seriously, jokingly, I have more karma than him. Randomly starts playing at the in-laws' house during Thanksgiving. Chill out sitter. About 8.5 months ago my wife and I decided we were going to start trying to have a baby. My wife even joked around that if I could get her pregnant by February she would buy me a brand new Boston Bruins jersey. She always had this insecurity that she might not be able to get pregnant or it might be tough. I decided to make things a little spicy and banged her right on the kitchen table and she said it was hands down her favorite time. Anyway, I should get to meet my daughter in about 2 weeks. I will be wearing my jersey. Edit, I forgot to add, we ordered a baby Bruins jersey for my daughter at the same time we ordered the jersey. A few months later my mom sent us a text with a picture of another little baby Bruins jersey she bought as well. My wife and I almost died laughing. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Going down on a lady I was dating and afterwards her stating this is something all women should experience. Had a surprise three-way with my GF at the time and her best friend. Literally had to go to the bathroom to give myself a mirror pep talk. Always curious when I hear about random three-ways with two girls that are friends. Did they just take turns with you or did they mess around with each other? Not my story, but a co-worker's. He had a FWB living next door. Out of the blue she started screaming for her friend to get upstairs and join him. He had no clue. The girls did mess around, but now they're also no longer friends. I turned down a threesome with two strippers I worked with because I had a crush on a different girl. A few months later one of the strippers tested HIV positive. I'd say dodging a threesome that saved your life, long time ago, is a pretty good achievement. *edit** yes, y'all, I am well aware the transmission rate is low in that direction and it is not a life sentence. For those of you who lived through the 70s and 80s we did know that back then and if you got AIDS you were not going to do well. This is why I put, long time ago, in the post. Because it was a long time ago. One of my exes had a threesome after we split with our mate, after refusing to have one with me. I got the honor of telling my ex this woman had tested positive for chlamydia and he needed to be checked. Chlamydia's one of the treatable ones, right? I gave a classmate one of those Satori orgasms once. It was an interesting experience but then she gave me HPV. Yuch. Edit, why is this my most liked comment? Not having my dick fall off despite fapping 23 times a day, almost a decade ago. Edit 1, my highest upvoted comment is about me being a wanker. Damn. Edit 2, lots of queries and lots of medals. I believe I've replied to as much comments as possible. Please feel free to ask more questions. I literally live in Reddit all day. Edit 3, our /OFAP users are sending me challenges. Thank you BROs. But this was almost 15 years ago, so no I ain't fapping like this nowadays. I've already went dry in the past for 6 months due to a grudge with my fierce, she did regret it. If it wasn't for Nightfalls I might had quit long ago. Bruh. Please clarify. Was it attached by the end? Shredded perhaps? Bleeding? I need details. More like burning when peeing. That's it. I was the first person to ever get my ex to come. She baked me a cake afterwards. https://w4bwn2. Should have made a cream pie instead. My boyfriend made me squirt once and has been trying so hard to do it again since. I would say that is his greatest achievement so far. He enjoyed it more than I did lol. Same lol, issue is I squirt without orgasming and vice versa. It just feels like I get very wet very quickly. But it happened when we couldn't have sex and were just doing foreplay for like an hour. But it's odd but I much prefer internal stimulation than external as soon as I'm ready I get impatient and want it in me. I know he wants to see me do it again cause I see him watching during hand stuff. I just picture him staring intently at your vagina while furiously rubbing it and it's hilarious. Bless his heart. 40 years. Same partner. Neither tapped out even once. Still awesome. 40 years for one sex session is log. One of you better say stop. Both of them forgot the safe word. Having sex with a woman way out of my league sexually and book smart wise. Then marrying her and knocking her up. New holy living heck y'all. This thing exploded. Thank you so much for the awards and over 80 comments is gonna be tough to get through but I will try to find a way to respond all of them. That's the dream. This is also my story, though I'm pretty sure it's not the same woman. Receiving a blowjob in a ski gondola with magnificent alpine panorama in front of me. And many friends in the gondola behind having no clue. And my GF going all in because she knew she only had 8 minutes to finish me off. What did you do with the other 7 minutes? Admired the magnificent alpine panorama, didn't you read the post? Fingered a girl in a treehouse, then came down and got a blowjob from her best friend in a bush. Removed. Removed. Should have gotten it from both. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. This is an insanely perfect comment. Like I didn't laugh out loud, but it is like a technically flawless joke.